Stephen Guareno, KO Artist Sports, right here with the one and only, the takeover, Teofimo Lopez. You look healthy, brother. You look good. I feel like 140 fits you very well. What do you say? Give me a couple of the highlights from camp this time.
What I could say from this time around in camp, the highlight really was figuring out what was the issue and the problem of my recent fights. And then, we got back to it. I think we just figured it out 3 weeks ago, actually. So just in the nick of time, just in time for us to put on a show and for everybody to really see the 2018 version of Teofimo again. I'm looking forward to that kind of version. And highlight really is just got to say, a lot of swimming. So much more swimming. I feel like Michael Phelps right now.
You gotta get the medals. Got to get the medals,
and we collecting on Saturday, June 10th.
There it is. Man, it's only your fourth fight at 140.
Third.
Oh, I'm sorry. This would be your third fight, rather. Oh, well, fourth, because I know back in the day, right? You had one back in the day or something.
At least you know.
I mean, I was trying to see. I thought I was slipping. No. But right, so technically, right? Third in a row, correct?
In the official books,
right,
but
right.
Absolutely, yes, we have done a catchweight before. I believe it was my seventh or eighth pro fight. Yeah, it was in Corpus Christi, Texas. Shout out to Corpus Christi.
Man. This is your 20th fight overall, already undisputed at 135.
Yes.
Do you feel you get the credit for taking the risks that you do as early as you are in your career that you are doing?
I think I get the credits from the real OGs, the real people, the real genuine, the ones that understand the game of boxing. Heck yeah. I do get a lot of credit, I do, from the old timers. I mean, the old heads. I'm talking about the ones that I was still in my father was in my grandfather's sack during that time, type of old heads I'm talking about. I mean, these guys really respect me. They love the way I fight. And these are old heads, man. And I'm very grateful for them. I think I get more out of that than I do of these people today in this era. Because they don't really know shit about boxing. Shout out to Roger Mayweather, may he rest in peace. God bless his soul. But but it is what it is. I think I'm coming to peace with that now. Yeah.
Is dethroning undisputed Josh Taylor, maybe not, obviously the belts have branched off since, but we all know what it is, right? He's the guy at 140.
Undisputed, man.
Right, exactly.
And in the books, he's still undisputed. He's still undefeated, 19-0, 13 knockouts. And, he's claimed the reign of everything at 140.
Is defeating him a bigger accomplishment? You're dethroning the guy, right, in Josh Taylor, as opposed to becoming undisputed, beating Loma. What is maybe the bigger success, would you say, in your career?
Oh man, they both are. They both just have a different, genuine accomplishment behind it. That's all. I believe that with the Loma fight, it was the takeover, and it really solidified that. And with the Taylor fight, it's just showing worldwide takeover, really. I think now I'm coming into another point in my career, another point in my life where I think I'm gonna really expand this just from not just a nationwide span, but from a worldwide span of accomplishments that I could really achieve here.
Looking forward to all that going forward, brother.
Me too.
Sure. Yeah.
Fuck, it's gonna be me carrying them belts. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And I brought all my belts from the 35 division. So
a lot of hardware in the house.
Got a lot of hardware, and I really wanna embrace that. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to cut you off. Go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
Oh no, I really need to. Like I said, this fight is for me, so I really want to show that within myself. And when they do take a picture Saturday night with my hand raised, you're going to see a whole bunch of hardware on me.
Looking forward to it, man. Just talking about Loma, obviously Haney had a close fight with Loma. It was very close. Just overall, where's Loma's skills compared to where he was when you fought him, and just what did you think of the fight?
Loma looked very impressive, man. He looked very good. He started off very fast. I believe with that push that Devin Haney did, it really brought in the confidence that Loma needed. Everything happens in divine time. I really believe in that. So in my eyes, I scored it 9-3, 8-4 for Loma. But I knew that Like I said weeks ago, people call me racist. I'm not racist, ladies and gentlemen. I love all kinds, man. I love all human beings and all human kinds. I believe from their own grandmother, their great great grandmother, from the brothers and sisters. She said it best. She says, I only believe in one race, and that's the human race, and that was Rosa Parks. So. But I just know my business. I know what boxing is. I'm a businessman at the same time. I mean, I'm opening one. Takeover Promotions. We're gonna really put that into a thing, man. Really am. I'm not just trying to use that as a tax deductible situation. There, no, it's not a tax write off here.
Right.
Nah, we really want to help the sport in the best way I know it can be. With that being said, though, sucks, man. It very sucks, and I feel for Loma. I feel for him, man. I think it was messed up for them to record him after the fight, seeing him in the locker room like that. You just don't do shit like that, man. But it's foul. It's what it is. It's ESPN. They like shit like that.
You've made a lot about the promotion. Like you said, you had your comments before the Loma Haney fight. I believe you tweeted something that you kind of talked to Tim Bradley and Andre Ward, kind of addressed them a little bit. Just what's going on with that situation? Well, how did that happen?
It happened. Okay, so the thing with me and Ward and Bradley, so I didn't necessarily speak so much onto them directly. I did just phrase what I needed to, and I think they got the understanding of it. And I just said, like, whatever you did, y'all did it on that side. It's not a side that I do it for. 1 second. Go ahead, my man. What they call edits.
Exactly. Go ahead. Yeah.
You guys, if you guys don't, if you guys want to just chill and have a couple drinks, you guys are more than welcome to come over.
For sure.
Well, the
thing.
thing with Ward and Bradley, I think I just got to a point where I started seeing what I could see, and it happened in the fighters meeting the night before Sandor Martin. Before the fight happened, we just had indifferences, and I expressed that. I'm not affiliated with whatever they're affiliated with. It's basically what I expressed, and I don't roll that way. And I don't care if they like it or dislike it, but I believe in only one, and that's just God. That's just who I am, and whatever they feel is how they feel, and whatever I feel is what we're gonna do about it. Can't do much about it, but express what we gotta express, and that's it. We move it and let bygones be bygones. We just gotta keep our head up and just stay focused at what's at task.
Last two for me, man. Obviously, you're collecting a belt on Saturday with a victory too, right? Ring Magazine, correct? Rolly, your buddy, has one of the belts in the 140-pound division. Is that I know I saw a little look. Is that paths might need a cross. Maybe if the money's right. What is your stance on a Rolly Teofimo unification with the victory on Saturday?
And hey, Rolly, do what you gotta do, brother. Do what you gotta do. But I already told him, and I wasn't joking. I said, Rolly, you're fighting for the WBA Super World title. We're gonna have to fight. He started laughing, but I mean, it's what it is. I mean, you fighting, if people are not going to claim me as a 2-time undisputed world champion with this fight alone on Josh Taylor, then I got to go out there and collect more belts.
And last one, man, obviously I feel like broadcasting is in your future. I feel like if Takeover Promotions wanted to do it, how does Errol Spence deal with Terrence Crawford switch hitting, and vice versa? How does Terrence Crawford deal with Errol Spence's pressure and body attack?
All right, so we're going to go down to the keys to win.
There you go.
But no, I believe that with Errol Spence against Crawford, I believe that Errol needs to be the aggressor, but also the defender at the same time. It's going to be a lot of work, a lot of conditioning. So what I mean by that is he needs to dictate the fight. He's been at that weight for a longer period of time, 147. He knows what it takes. He has faced actually tougher competition, I believe, than Crawford. Crawford has gotten like the leftovers of Errol Spence. Errol Spence faced these guys when they were still in their prime, and I think he has more of the experience on that end. I think that with Spence, he needs to attack the body to slow down Crawford from anything, but always be on the defense every time. So it's more so if you go into the body, bomb, you already know he's gonna come with something, block it, and then come back again. I mean, it's just it's a habit that I think that Spence is very good at. He needs to just be more on the defense every time. You know, as long as you make Crawford miss, it'll make it a harder fight for Crawford to find you. Because Crawford needs to have that distance, but he also needs to touch you. If he's able to touch you, he's able to tee off on you. Now, Crawford is a very ambidextrous fighter. He knows how to switch, like you mentioned. Crawford has the attributes. He's lighter, right? He's a lighter guy coming in the 47 division, so that helps him with his legs, his movement, you know. And not only that, with Crawford, when he hurts you, he doesn't stop. You know what I'm saying? However, we've seen Spence come to that point where if he's hurt, he throws more. So how are we going to see that, you know, how are we going to see that work for Crawford? Is he going to keep going, or is he going to pretend and feint and then pull back? I believe what's going to help Crawford for this fight is more movement and feints. Feints, counter, bam, combination, step on the side, step around. For Spence, like I said, it's just body work, a lot of jabs. Don't let Crawford think. You can't let him think. I mean, the way I beat Loma was like that. I couldn't let Loma think. Very elusive fighter, got a smart, high IQ, as you guys could see. And what made me win that fight against Lomachenko was sticking the jab. Every 2-3 seconds, sticking the jab. Nope. And I believe that this is going to be a great fight overall. Both guys have the chance to win. Both guys have the chance to knock each other out. And that's why this fight is good that it's made now. You know, it's kind of fucked up, though. They did it a day before my birthday.
Hey, well, it's a birthday present.
It is if Spence wins. It's not if Crawford wins.
Why is that?
Because then they'll name him as the first male boxer to win, 2-time undisputed world champion. Hey, the game of the game is this, man. It's like, it's currency and competition, man. You feel me? So it's like, before my birthday. But hey, man, I got my
Saturday.
I got my respects for Crawford. Got my respects and understandings with Spence. I think it's a great matchup for the sport of boxing. It's been a great year so far. Thus far this year has been a great year of 2023, and it's the year of the rabbit. So let's just keep hopping.
There it is. This Saturday, June 10th, Madison Square Garden, The Takeover versus Josh Taylor. Don't miss it. It's going to be a great fight. Thank you so much. Thank you, brother.